The Magic Porridge Pot. Once upon a time there was a little girl who lived with her mother, who was a widow. They were so poor that one day they found they had nothing left to eat. The little girl went to the forest to play, but she felt so hungry that she started to cry. Then an old woman came up to her. "Why are you crying, my child?" Then the little girl said, "Because I'm so hungry." Then the old woman said, "You shall be hungry no more. I will give you a magic cooking pot. Whenever you're hungry, just say to the pot, 'Cook, little pot, cook,' and it will cook some very good porridge for you. And when it is done cooking," went on the old woman, "you must say, 'Stop, little pot, stop.'" The little girl was so hungry she wanted some porridge at once. So she said to the little pot, "Cook, little pot, cook." The little girl ran home with the cooking pot to her mother and told her what the old woman said. "Now our worries are over," said her mother happily. "The little pot will keep us well fed." Whenever they were hungry, they said to the cooking pot, "Cook, little pot, cook." The porridge was always very good, and they always enjoyed it. One day the little girl went out for a walk. While she was out, her mother felt hungry. So she said, "Cook, little pot, cook." The pot began to cook some porridge. The mother began to eat it. It was very good, and she enjoyed it. She was so busy eating the porridge that she forgot to tell the pot to stop cooking. The pot went on, cooking more and more porridge. Soon the porridge began to come over the top of the little cooking pot. When the mother saw this, she knew that she must tell the pot to stop cooking. But she had forgotten the words. The pot just went on, cooking more porridge. Soon there was porridge all over the table and all over the kitchen floor. Still, the little pot went on cooking more and more porridge. Soon the whole house was full of porridge, but the little pot went on cooking more and more porridge. The house next door was also full of porridge, but the pot went on cooking more and more porridge. The houses in the whole street were full of porridge, but the little pot went on cooking more and more porridge. Soon nearly all the streets in the town were full of porridge, and still the little pot went on cooking more and more porridge. The people from all the houses came out onto the streets. No one knew how to stop the little pot from cooking more porridge, so it just went on and on. The people in the town began to think that soon the whole world would be full of porridge. Just as porridge was reaching the last house in the town, the little girl came back from her walk. At first, she could not tell what had happened to the town. "Please stop the little pot from cooking any more porridge," cried her mother. The little girl said, "Stop, little pot, stop." And then, at last, the little pot did stop cooking porridge. But anyone who wanted to go into that town had to eat their way through a lot of porridge.